Hello, humans. It is me again, Fuzz. Yes. Yes. Indeed. And it'll be more destiny from me this time. I've got to acquire that loot. All the good loot. Yes. Let's stick with the hunter for now. Let's see now, then. Does this count as another day? Is there a way I can tell without going somewhere? I'll head here to start. I should also head to the tower. I guess that also would have been able to tell me. I want to finish upgrading this all the way. And as much as I am enjoying having the ornament for this, I really am not sure where I were to use this exotic for it, honestly. Especially after they nerfed its cooldown time. As far as I'm concerned, an exotic being used a lot in Crucible doesn't definitively make it a problem just because of that. I mean, I don't see Bungie running around nerfing every exotic that gets used frequently in Crucible. Some they're happy with, some they're not. But I don't see Bungie leaping on Last Word to try to mangle the crap out of it. What's up with that, Bungie? It's not like this grenade was like particularly overpowered from what I can tell. It may have been better than I'm aware, but overpowered. Or as I'm trying to portray, it was likely not in need of a nerf, is my point. That's interesting. Two different versions. Why do we even have guards up here? And with the forces that are in this universe, why are we sending basically robotic skeletons to fight? Or more like, why are they actually just standing guard? As if they would be able to do much of anything. I get the feeling most forces out there would have a better shot against these guys than these guys would have a shot against, well, anything. I went in there, talked a bunch, and then proceeded to not actually remember about checking the thing. I think I went to the page and looked at it and then proceeded to not realize really what I was looking at. I was just thinking too much about something else. Should I take this or leave it be for now? I shall take it. I wanted to see if today was a new day. I think it is. When's the changing period? Right now it's like 9, it's about to be 9:30. It is not. Fair enough, because I think it's supposed to happen at 9 something or after 9. Sometime, maybe 11-ish. That works out for me in a different sense, because I was going to go here instead, or here. Either way works, actually, but I'm going to try to acquire some more Ikelos gear and sort out this exotic at the same time. Let's see about getting those bounties from Banshee. I haven't done like much of any of the Vanguard, Gambit, or Crucible. In fact, I think the whole season I haven't touched Crucible or Gambit. At the very least Gambit, I just let it be, I think. Either that or I'm not remembering it correctly. Maybe during the beginning of it I may have jumped in there once, but I don't remember doing so. So, yeah.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Guardian.
Oh! It's mine now, punk!
Deal.
Hand cannon, grenade launcher, heavy grenade launcher, okay. I'll acquire one, but I'm not gonna get any more right now. Running low on legendary shards, and that's kind of a problem because I need them right now. Ooh! Now that's an interesting choice of weaponry. I don't typically see people use that. But also, his gear looks, or his style looks interesting. Hello, sir. Oh. I'm surprised you would use arms like this. I'm guessing people who are not used to using bows would use it then. Prospectively, as a somewhat adamant bow user myself, this exotic doesn't do enough. I mean, sure, it can be useful, but not enough. They could have made it let you draw the bows faster, even just a little bit, or give you a, just by default, slightly faster reload speed, or regularly just a faster reload speed. It didn't have to be something too ridiculous. It could have given you a damage buff for overdrawing it for a long amount of time, paired with what it already has, which is a concept me and my younger brother spoke about and contemplated. I was like, that seems like an interesting idea. It'd be like Lucky Pants, but different. But then we were trying to figure out how we could make it so that such a concept would be able to be fair yet usable in Crucible, and it was complicated.
She said, "Hi there."
Well, I might as well mess around with his arms for a bit, seeing as how I've got its ornament now. I'm just thinking about the other shader. Last time I was a little curious about that too. This one also looks good, is my concern. In fact, this one looks faintly more towards my style. That is, less straight white bits on it. Though, with the way this exotic works, if I didn't have the, this grenade would still make a little crystal. So I think I will leave it with this ornament.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
Or this shader, I mean. Is there anything I need to acquire before leaving? Yes. Yes, there is. Which one should I bring? I don't know.
Not gonna jam on me this time.
I mean, it is my highest power piece of gear for this slot. So theoretically, I guess I should work more on this one, actually. I want a chill clip version of this. What perk would I pair alongside the chill clip? Unless I'm... I wonder if Ambitious Assassin could do. I kind of doubt it. What I'm contemplating is, if Ambitious Assassin was a trigger, will chill clip work for both the Ambitious Assassin perk, like overloaded ammo? Or would it just look at my mag and be like, well, there's two, so half of that. You only get one shot, and then what? But the thing normally works for a grenade launcher, to my knowledge, or a breach load grenade launcher with just one shot anyways. So, I wonder indeed. Okay. So it wants me to go orbital engineering shaft platform. Orbital engineering. Let's see what we can do. If my understanding is correct, this is the last time I should need to do this mission to upgrade this. Okay, we are here. I should have equipped this before I landed, but oh well. Oh, I like while I'm using my bow, I can see the fan going. That's very cool. Eek. Ah, successful warm-up. How nice. Hmm? Hmm? Where? How? What? There is something down there. I get the feeling it's one of those drones, but I didn't expect there'd be one here. In fact, specifically what I'm thinking it is, I'm thinking it's one of those doors. But how do I get to it? Hello? Or this be the first time I'll be seeing it. Well, the first time I noticed, anyway. Art Ghost, you've got a really whacked out sense of humor sometimes. Well then. I am assuming that I have to just get inside regularly, or I climb this odd, like, structure and discover another way from the top. What's up with this partitioning? As if there's supposed to be some thing. Oh, there is! I found it. Yeah, I was thinking it may have been one of these doors. Hmm? How disappointing. At least it gave me some of that energy. Fuzz off. I definitely didn't think there would be a door this early on. Is there something over here, or is this just a misleading way? It appears it was just like an almost misleading way. Not really anything of importance down there. Why have one of these here? Anything else in here? I mean, these doors are locked, but is there a reason for it? It would appear that there is not. I'm still not entirely sure which door... Can I go back down? Interesting that they actually let you do this. But it is not these doors. There is a terminal back here for some reason. But the terminal is not active? Then it is probably not there. You won't open. You won't open. And you won't open. How odd. Honestly, I'm not quite sure why that is, or where that opens. Shoot. Engineering sector. Wait, then it should be nearby. Engineering shaft platform. Well, it does not appear that I can get outside from here. I hope the music that it will play will be noticeable. Am I the only one who thinks that maybe successful warm-up should also trigger on rapid precision hits? Not just a single precision hit, but like a few. Or consecutive precision hits, maybe not rapid. I mean, think about the name and what that would mean. Doesn't it make sense? It appears not to be in here. Correction. Wait, but is that the orange light? It looks like it's up there then. Yeah. There you are. Shotgun. Nice. Two more. Three more for you. One more for you. Three more for you. This is the last one for that. Three more for you. Two more for you. Nodes. All the nodes across the system. Wait, those things have been popping. Surely there's more than just... Oh, maybe the lights turn off when you kill them. No, that can't be. I only killed a very few amount of them. There's no way I knocked out that many of them. Drone destroyer. Security drones with revision 0. Yeah, no, that's a different thing. Then what's this? Nodes. Huh? Find all the war mine nodes. But the thing I just did then, maybe. Earn the... What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. But this one's nice also because it tells me about where they are. Apparently I'm missing 2 from this location. Considering there's a thing that actually will tell me how many of them there are and where, I might want to actually try to get them all. Though it's really not necessary or anything like that. Let's see now. Here we go. By what it was saying, it sounds like there's one more here. Orbit engineering server columns. I get the feeling I haven't missed this one yet. In terms of progression, it is probably not back there. I haven't even bumped into a different one yet. Is it possible to get up there? I'd considered this before. With the use of my grenade, I almost certainly can, if it's done just right. Okay, let's give it a shot. From about down here, so from there I can probably get to there. Preferably about there. That's a little lower than I wanted, but oh well. Where's my loot, Bungie? I bet you put this up here with the hope that no one was really gonna go up here. But guess what? I just did. Though, to my dismay, no loot to be found. It wasn't even as hard to get up there as I figured. It could have been significantly more burdensome. I mean, I don't always play to be a completionist when I do things, but if I can see it reasonably within reach, or it feels somewhat within reach reasonably, I don't really see why not. It's only like certain things, like, I guess some things in Destiny 2 and specifically as far as the games goes, are the kind of things that I potentially not want to go that far for. I mean, I pushed to try to complete the Unbroken, but ended up being met with a lot of difficulties when I tried that. Plus, my aim isn't quite what it used to be back, what, like a few years ago. If it was as good as it was then, I think I've had a lot better of a chance. It's not that I had no chance. Is this thing infinite? Why is it still sticking around? Nope. Probably not. It's just still there for who knows why. Well, on the far end. Right here. Someone is lingering. Why bother? I mean, why bother having me put it in the terminal if the door also got something to clear you of it just in case? I wonder if I can blast them all with one of these. Well, I got some of them, but not all of them. Oh, you survived. We can't have that now, can we? Oh dear. Aren't you powerful? Killed me even in my super. Where's my location now, actually? Engineering sector. Hold on. Engineering servers. Columns. Looks like Bungie's physics this time cheesed the robot. Speaking of robots, where's the one that's usually here? You can destroy it an infinite amount of times. Maybe he finally got patched. Not that he was doing anything beneficial. Maybe he was, actually. Behold the volt shot! Oh, that's right, it doesn't work on certain targets. I should have realized that sooner. When it didn't work on the turrets, I just figured the turrets seemed to be a weird type of entity in the first place. They don't even give your glaive ammo. Not ammo, energy. Middle, far end on the right, far end on the right. Ow. Middle. Oh, hey! Yo-ho! How you doing? Engineering sector columns? The one over there then maybe? Yes. Uh-oh. Fire! Well, that was very risky. Ooh, the loot is mine. Oh, a goodie. I thought I got sent away. I was a little concerned there, yes. Yes, indeed. Wonder where the other one of the nodes for this it would be. Boy. Well, that was notably amusing. Yes. There was one in here. Which have I... Wait, the chest is still here. What is this chest on about? I mean... Ooh. Wait, does it always give me one of these pieces? This, like, not really a dungeon has a bonus chest? Oh, yes. I very much like that. More activities should have bonus chests. There was an exo over here. A dead one. Hello there. Oi, you! You call yourself a knight? I call you a loiterer. Quit standing there and fight me. I guess I'll bring the fight to you. It'd be nice if enemies of higher class counted for more with this, but I don't think it does. I don't think they do. Completion of activities and the amount of enemies slain appears to be the only factors involved. I would have handled this door, I think. Same with the other one. There are 2 missing, and almost everyone I found was behind a door. Except for the one in that black area, so they're not all behind doors like that. That sounds ominous. You raised your sword, but you failed to bring it down on me. Can this open? Well, even if it can, it does not seem to be very compliant with the interest I have. Is there one in one of these rooms just hidden? Then again, I think the only thing you get is just a cosmetic thing that I'm assuming will disappear after this season. It's not something you get to keep, I don't think. If you do, that's interesting, actually. And it would make me a little bit more interested in acquiring it. Something hidden? Is this the battle room? How come there's one right there? There's one right there. But I don't remember there being one right there. Oh! They went off, but they're not affecting me. Huh. I was wondering why they went off the other time. I was like, oh great, so they will still affect, like, go off sometimes if the wrong scenario happens. How much of this do I even have? Okay, it's fine to clear this. You there! Oh. I was gonna just regularly punch him, but no. Oh, that's the battle room. I dealt with one in here. Nothing. Because I already dealt with it. At what point is there a pause of them? Where did I miss 2 of them? Well, here it's like back to back to back. There's one in there, then right over there there's another one, and in there there's one. It doesn't require a switch though, you just go over there, I think. And then the room before, there's more enemies back here. And there's one there. Oh, he returned. Hello there. There's one here. That's the wrong one, wasn't it? Where even are the other ones? Already got this one. Considering how somewhat linear this place is, I imagine missing one wouldn't necessarily be... You've got to be kidding me. That is one heck of a hiding place. Like, there are times where I wonder if I look around a little too unreasonably at times. Like, I just overthink it, and then I end up looking, like, everywhere, ironically, that it happens to actually not be, where it's just staring me in the face. But then there are moments like that, where it kind of is just somewhere where you may have not actually expected. Like, in the freaking floor that you just walked over. Have I dealt with the bounty yet? I did, so I don't need to keep at that. Grenade launcher, hand cannon. Well, these two are still busy. I can handle both with this slot once I'm done with this weapon. Well, there's one I'm missing. Hopefully the other one's not far back as well. Hi there. Ooh, ammo. It could just be sitting somewhere, just trying to act all inconspicuous. Like, of all of them that I can think of that I've encountered in this entire, like, activity, that may be the the best hidden one that I've ever seen. Was that the wrong one? No, it's 2 dots now. And wherever the other one is. Which I've already done this one. I somewhat remembered that. This reminds me of Lego Star Wars. In fact, it just reminds me of Star Wars in general as well. Remove the shield, cheapskate. Feel the frost. Ouch. Buzz off. Hopefully this gun doesn't get them to nerf Volt Shot, because like this gun was an old favorite of mine. Like this submachine gun, I'd go as far as to say probably the like at the time of when it came out, the best somewhat conventional to acquire submachine gun in probably all of Destiny 2. If you could get to have Seraph rounds on it, so you get the over-penetrating, which is great for dealing with crowds of enemies while they try to swamp you. But in this case, having Volt Shot makes it like horrifyingly potent to deal with enemies. The only problem is the chains of Volt Shot don't count as the weapon. The effect of Volt Shot on the individual will count as the weapon. But the chains don't, unlike Incandescent, which is kind of weird. If Incandescent works, I think they could allow this to count as the weapon. I think that seems fair. I mean, I don't really see any reason to not let it work with it. Which is mainly because of, as I mentioned, if Incandescent works with it, why not Volt Shot? I mean, I guess it would allow you to, for leveling up weapons, you'd be able to progress that so horrifyingly fast that they probably didn't want that. In fact, this is like the submachine gun that got me into using submachine guns. I mean, there were others that I had used before, but this is the one. Wait a minute. Not doing something goofy where it's just sitting here. As if it's like forgotten goods or something like that, is it? Well, if it is, I don't see it, and that door just suddenly closed with such speed. Definitely didn't want me going back. Oi! I wonder if I casted my super if I could kill them. Go on, go to the... That's hilarious. It's like, oh, you think you're safe, huh? Raw. This would be technically a moment of pause. I'd considered it being on their ship beforehand, but then I discarded the idea quickly. It very well might be up here somewhere. This last one. Not in the cell with me. Unfortunately, no hints as to where these would be, other than they're up here somewhere, or in this mission. Yeah, I think we can safely say it is not in this room. Have I already cleared this thing's red frame? Am I just killing them needlessly now? I did. Okay. Oh. I can kill off the bounty as well. I am being assaulted, aren't I? They're dead. Stop shooting. I think they just started blasting me in the back. I could picture one of them just sitting in one of these cells. I mean, they took these guys prisoner for whatever reason. Why not grab a drone? And this hand cannon, I think, was the one that started to make me understand that there is some hand cannons feel very nice, at least to me. I conceptually prefer the aggressive frame, but a precision frame to me not only makes probably the most sense for a hand gun of some kind, or of any kind like this, like just a firearm like this, but the precision frames just seem to feel the best for me in this game. On concept, when I hear hand cannon, aggressive frame is the one that very much intrigues me very heavily. There's one in particular that I was very excited to have a redone version of Bungie, but then you cheaped out and instead gave us a subpar version of Mindbender's Ambition instead. Which, to be fair, I wanted to not really get revenge, but I guess avenge my previous attempts to acquire the weapon beforehand, but it felt kind of underwhelming to get a version of it that's just, or to get it again and find that it doesn't have very good perk pool. Its perk pool is not horrible, it just could have been definitely better. Also, its visual effect seems to be buggy right now, Bungie, for Mindbender's Ambition, so maybe look into that. If you ever watch this, that is. One day, Bungie, one day you'll hear my voice. I'll make sure of it. Hopefully you hear it in the right light, or dark, wherever you are, sitting, standing, breathing, hopefully. I mean, better than not breathing, I guess, in certain ways. Actually, this little entryway is a lot more decked out with weaponry than I realized. I have also realized the horrifying logic that that drone could just be floating out here somewhere. And in all likelihood, that is very likely that this was where it would be. Where are you? Ow. Your light is a little too bright. Stop. This one's gonna be really obnoxious, isn't it? Assuming it is out here. And I think it is. I mean, where else have I not encountered even one of them? This would definitely be the place, is what I think. That would have been a nice chance to try to sneak it somewhere someone might not look at all. Just lands here. Ah, yes, I've made the jump. It's just like right behind you though. Because the thing with these kind of stuff, on Bungie's end, they probably want to put it somewhere that is like not easy to find, but at the same time, they don't want it to be basically impossible to find. What if it was like over there, but inside part of the wall, and you just didn't know that you could go in there? Who the heck is ever gonna look back there? Oh shoot, I may have just got myself into an annoying position. It looks like I'll be able to manage getting back out. There we go. The problem is, if it's out here, I don't see it. Hopefully it's somewhat noticeable. Or more noticeable than it appears to be anyway. I'm assuming it would be in at least somewhat pulse rifle range. They're not going to put it like way out the outer ring over there for you to see when you're over there, because like an angle thing. If they did that, my gosh, that would be really annoying. Oh dear. Bungie, why are you trying to scam me? How did I fall through that? Huh? That was so close. I just noticed that there was a weird spot there. Can I still get there? This is going to be somewhat annoying, I'm assuming. Oh, the momentum. The moment I bumped into it, I was like, this is not going to work. Where's the next one, anyway? What? Signal unavailable. Didn't I already... Oh, because that was the last one. I already got it. Okay then. It'll be recharged momentarily. There it goes. I can hear it. Aim for that. A flat surface. What's the purpose of this little spot? Just a more obvious looking landing spot? Was I mistaken? Was I not supposed to jump all the way to that one? Bungie? All that effort and it turns out to be basically nothing. There was a spot that you can descend, resembling part of the raid. Maybe it's in relation to that little spot. which is like down there. Down there. If I go down there, will I be able to return? I think I will, but it's going to be an inconvenient struggle. Well, that would have been potentially very painful. How far back would it be? It could just be here, somewhere. Anywhere. You know what's even dumber? It could just not be here at all, and I might be wasting time. It might not be here at all. It looks like they don't let you progress any further back. And if it's here, well, I definitely don't see it. This would have been your chance, Bungie, to stick it somewhere. Really annoying, but for all I know... Oh shoot, I can go back further. How far back do you want me to go? I forgot what the actual right path... I don't remember this part of the way back. I don't remember it looking like this. This is different. Oh, how intriguing. There weren't these many platforms, and the ones there were didn't quite look like that, or like this, I guess. Though, it's a bit weird how I don't see anything else down here, just these platforms. That looks a little bit familiar. From here to there, and that might also be a little familiar. Maybe this is the normal way, and the reason why I remember the other way is because their bonus chest is that way. So in other words, this might be just normal. Imagine if I could go the way where the bonus chest is supposed to be, and actually get loot from the bonus chest. No! How far back are you gonna send me? Oh, just right there. I'm not gonna make that jump like this. Okay. There we go. It seemingly wants me to go to this, actually. But from here to over there? Typically to the bonus... Ah, yes, the loot would have been over there. But I can't see the chest from here, if it is even there. That would have been brilliant. This part I remember. How far back can I go? It's kind of disorientating how my double jumps don't really have much of a sound. Ooh. Which way to jump at from? I prefer this one, I think. Yeah, no, if the bonus chest was here, I would have already stumbled upon it. Then from here, you ascend here, and then there you are. Oh, so that's how you would have gotten up here. I kind of doubt the drone is all the way back, though. I should see as quickly as I can. How far back can I go? Well, I could see what looked like bits of terrain that I don't recognize up ahead, but it also looked like the building was missing parts of it. Or the ship. So over there then. Oh dear. How the heck are you supposed to get over there? Okay, it looked like there may have been something to my left. I'll investigate that when I respawn. Come on! I didn't want this episode of me playing to be basically just trying to get back there. Wait a minute. The thing I'm looking for... Is there a platform above me? There's something of that sort. I recognize the platform now a little bit. When you get up here... Oh no, that just does not look right. I'm better off jumping it around. Yes. There we go. Is this the door we would have come out? I don't remember. What's over there? I don't recognize these bits of terrain. A door. They won't let me in. Another door, but they won't let me in. Where's this go, Bungie? At this point, I'm pretty sure I've strayed way beyond the range of where they would have wanted me to go. Just how much travel allowance are you... Oh. Oh. Wow. Actually, it would appear that I have actually broken crap. I need to get out of here before I ruin things any further. Bungie, that was surprisingly easy to do. At first, I didn't look at those breaking things, so that stuff I saw when I fell, yeah, a broken landscape. Not meant to be traversed by the likes of me, it seems. I think I can safely say it is not back there. I swear, if I just suddenly stumble upon it, I'm gonna want to scream. It's like, so it was here, Bungie. You really did try to scam us. Ow. Well, I don't see it down here from just looking. I came from the other way this time. I've been both sides, and neither seemed to yield the result that I would have wanted. It's a shame the bonus chest isn't here, with its bonus chest loot from the raid. Well, people would be running this like dungeon wannabe like nobody's business. It's impressive they let you go that far back at all, though. And for what? There would have been some lore down there. If this was in the raid. But the tablet for the data is not here. Perhaps because I already have acquired it. Or maybe it's because Bungie didn't feel like it with this version of the activity. It's like, now you gotta actually do the raid to earn this. Well, hello. Back. Oh! My ears! Sorry. I accidentally biffed the mic. My neck was itchy when I moved my arm to itch. Just biff. Bang. Bang. Ah, don't fall off. Bang. I am being shot. Well, that put an end to him. Still no drone as far as the eye can see. I swear if it's in one of those. Or one of these. Or out here at all, for that matter. If there isn't one out here, in some ways I'd view that as kind of a waste of potential. I mean, the fact that there was one in the mission that was on Earth, well, actually, that fact alone makes me contemplate that there might be more. Nice. Oh no. There's even this little extra extended bit here As if there's supposed to be some kind of a meaning to it. And what the heck is that? Is there some meaning to that too, Bungie? Actually, Bungie, I think I just saw through... Bungie? Bungie, I didn't even have to go looking for that. What the heck was that, Bungie? How comes I could... Why is there a hole in the... Okay. I just found it! There you are! I wonder if this would make me resist this any better. No. I mean, I guess it was worth a try. Now I think about it. Oh yeah, okay, I did have fun. So I was like, can't I just shoot it from outside as well? I was thinking, but no. All of them on the ship has been destroyed. Oh, maybe it did reduce the damage I took then. Oh, look, it did more. So therefore, I've found pretty much all the secrets aboard this ship. I'm trying to recall if I can come back out and get stuff from this. I think I can. So I shall try that. The loot is mine, Bungie. You can buzz off. So they did have something to try to stop me. But it failed. Boy, don't run away. Well, it shows how loyal you are. Oh, wait. Did it? Refresh? That's hilarious to me. Okay then. Well, I suppose that's somewhat convenient. Yahoo. Anything in here? I guess there was just a drone at the end, maybe. It was probably actually a dead exo, because I'm like, if there's a drone, you could have just shot it from there. Hello, I will take this. Bam. Now the shotgun. Hmm? It's saying there's enemies right there. Nice. Okay then. Oh, you stopped. Something wrong? Offhand strike. And... it doesn't get the origin trait buff for some reason. One-two punch and offhand strike. What does offhand strike do? Final blows grant additional range and stability. And accuracy when firing from the hip for a short duration. But just from any kills. Okay. Don't know where you came from, but I'll take it. They're very weird, those turret enemies. They don't count as regular enemies, so much so that if you try to melee them, you might just waste your melee ability. Which is what it feels like I just did. Twice on the same enemy. Hmm. Oh, great, a red frame of something I definitely did not want a red frame of. Well done, Bungie, you failed again. Is that what it opened the other time? What is this? A bonus chest at the end as well. I see. A thing at the beginning, huh? Well, here's hoping that's the last time I have to come up here. Let's go upgrade my gun. Seeing as how they failed this season to give us new exotic armors, I wonder what kind of exotic armors they'll lead with the expansion. I'm expecting 2 per class because it's the expansion. One for the story and then one that's... Well, actually, the way they typically... Or the way they did this expansion is you got the choice to have either or from the story. I wonder what they'll do this time. Oh, there is something in the postmaster. Okay. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Anything not garbage? Nope, all to garbage. Oh, I can make the bow. Nice. What should I craft? I'm aiming for this. And I'm aiming for this. With a reload masterwork. What can you get in this slot? Archer's tempo or rapid hit. Reduces flinch. If you could trigger this perk in Crucible, wouldn't be that bad potentially if it's good enough. I don't know. But otherwise, pathetic. Significantly increases handling and decreases target acquisition. So, not very... That's kind of dumb, depending on how you look at it. They might as well call the perk Show Off, not Slick Draw. Sneak Bow, nice. Fits it's kind of fitting with this bow's appearance, if you ask me. And then Dragonfly, a potentially damage-dealing attribute if you wanted to be. And reload speed prevents pings on the radar while shooting. Improves stability and reload. Wait, naturally? Huh. Increases hold time and reload speed. Improves stability and reload. Why doesn't it show the stats going up? It insinuates to me that only when you're crouching it'll do that. But it doesn't describe that to be the case. This is potentially a very good perk from what I can tell and what it's saying there. Because theoretically, the enhanced one, it sounds like it's enhancing the whole perk, almost. It is more reload speed, and then stability. If you have a higher stability stat, you can hold your bow while drawn for longer, without it going to the point of its fall off. Hot Swap seems like a not great perk, if you ask me. This one, meh. And improves reload. Okay. Opening shot, meh. Explosive head, very good. Bonus damage to target with an overshield. Deals small bonus damage to target. Damage to combatant shields. That's interesting. probably not valuable enough for me to choose. Improve damage to targets with overshields and a small amount of bonus damage to command shields. It makes it sound like only the overshield bonus, only the overshield is going up, which is kind of dumb because a target with an overshield is either Loosened Hive, specifically to my understanding, or Guardians. In other words, this perk will be almost useless unless you're up against Loosened Hive or in Crucible. Harmony, not particularly interested. Successful warm-up can be paired with this. Interesting. I'm not sure if any bows have been able to be paired with those two yet. These two have been able to be paired, but I'm not sure about these two. That's very interesting. Then wait, Dragonfly again? Okay, I was confused for a moment. I was like, that'd be really, really weird. So essentially, this one, it looks like it's just going to be almost by default a much better arsenic bite. Okay, hello Connor. Fortunately, it can start with explosive head, which is very nice, and it can start with something like sneak bow, which is not bad. Maybe I'm not giving it enough credit, but that's because I know that there are other things that initially pique my interest a bit more. Just from looking at this, how many would I want? One with explosive head, one with frenzy, probably one with this, and then one with this. Harmony doesn't interest me, not with this, and then maybe an extra one for this, but I don't know. The swashbuckler one, with that I should be able to... Wait, so it's not quite arsenic bite. No. Seems my older brother was incorrect. Well, fair enough, it isn't actually arsenic bite. There's a specific role that you could get with arsenic bite that was particularly intriguing. You see, what he was trying to tell me is about how I could get explosive head and swashbuckler. What I don't think he realized, or didn't realize, is that they are in the same slot. And there is no rampage equivalent over here. So, arsenic bite still does have its merit versus this weapon. Well, a merit, I guess. That being almost its only merit, unfortunately. It's the only merit that comes to mind for me. Because this one can get explosive head and dragonfly, just like arsenic bite. I have one that does that. And now that I can have an enhanced version, I'll probably get rid of that version of my arsenic bite that's meant for just kaboom. But I'll have to analyze this a bit more. This perk seems interesting, but I don't know how necessary it would be. It seems like it'd be kind of... The bonus damage to targets with overshields would be useful for Crucible. This has limits for Crucible because it's just not likely going to end up happening. This is useful for Crucible up to a point. This is very useful. And this is very useful, depending on the scenario. This could be useful, especially considering the pinging while crouched and shooting. Don't know how useful that attribute would be out in the field. But because the radar will ping automatically, just as time goes while crouching, it's questionable how valuable the pinging from you doing something will matter. I get the feeling that it's an interesting idea, but because you already reveal your location from crouching, it's kind of It's kind of... Bungie, your physics have sullied the gimmick up to a point. I'm assuming that little message there was just very much confused, but okay. It's as though it thought I just did the upgrade, but I didn't. Stability. Wow, that's some high stability. Oh, wait a minute. The stability didn't go as high as I figured. Must have gone up by like 5-ish. I mean, that's fine. I'm definitely going with this. Hmm. 100 recoil direction. Wait, this alone did that? I am confused. Okay, so if I go here, respectively, and then I go to this, and I just do, I don't know, something like... Where's a good example of something? This, I guess? Maybe this, because its handling speed right now kind of sucks. Let's go with this for now. It's still 100. I mean, that's convenient for me, but Bungie, I think you failed. I will abuse this, because for some reason this moderately controls recoil appears to be doing what Arrowhead Break would do. Which, for anyone who's interested to know, this moderately does it, this moderately does it. Apparently so does this, but the amount they're doing is not the same at all. This is doing it as much as this greatly controls recoil. Which, from what I remember when I tried this, this alone put it up to 100. So yeah, don't really know what you're doing, Bungie, but these two perks right now, for me, as well as this one, these three, are useless on this weapon to me, which is fine. I'll just have to find a different way. Before I recraft it, I want to see something. It would go up to 100. It's going up by 20? $20 exactly? Slightly increases range and stability. None of them match that pacing. All of them exceed it or go under. This increases it by 2. That's ridiculous. So it's either going to be this... Oh, shoot. Or this. That's what it's looking like. Let's try this, because I'm curious about something. Oh. Wait a minute. How high is that going up, making it go up by? The 85 is going down by 20. But this is going up by 25-ish? I'll experiment further. And this is maxed out. Is there anything I can do to lower my range even further? Nothing that I see here. Let's try to lower my range. None of these lowered any more than just like a little bit. It's like whether I want to or not, it will have that pretty much max range if I switch it to. Okay. So if I do anything, it'll go there. 71, it's 25 is what's going up by. Though I don't intend on using that mode, so should I really care? I mean, because of what I described in one of my other videos, if it wasn't for the 2-hit and the 4-hit affecting its main perk differently, like in different ratios, if it was about the damage I was doing instead of the hits, then I would probably use the other version of it, because I like the other version's uniqueness more. And I wasn't sure, but should I go with this? Increase the range and stability. Crikey, I'll be pushing myself even further. This will increase the handling speed, but increase my range to a point where I don't really need to. I kind of like this because depending on which mode I'm in, with this, depending on what mode I am in, it'll just kind of be 100 in one stat or 100 in the other. Though it's less of the other thing. But would it matter? Because giving it this and having an anti-barrier will make it basically like it has Seraph rounds. Which I kind of want to do, even though it's going to remove this, which I don't like, the extra damage to shielded targets. I don't like that. I could just bet on the idea that maybe that maybe the anti-barrier and it stack, but I don't know. That goes straight to 80. This is, its range is only 1 over what it would have been to have that fluctuation. Returns 2 to the magazine. I think I'm gonna go with this. With this mag size, that's 10 shots. With this giving me 2 every time. Theoretically, I would have about 15 shots if I landed all of them precision. When switching to this, my mag goes to half. I have 20. But I still shoot 10 times. Heck, I end up making better use of this perk with this furthermore. It's just, with this being the best perk that I could see on the list of what I could choose, and then this works better with this main perk in the first place. It's like I basically have to choose this, otherwise it won't be as potent in the way I want it to be. As much as I like the flexibility of being able to flop back and forth with this, if I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to switch back and forth between the two, then I should do what I was originally wanting to do with it, which would be up its range, just to ensure I don't end up in a whacked out scenario where I can't hit the target as potently as I would like to. This is what I would have wanted to give it, even though it puts certain aspects in jeopardy. What's the max range I can get like this? I think this might be it. While it's in this mode, anyway. Alright. And with that all sorted out, I think this is the revision 0 that I will be... What the heck? Wait a minute, this whole time was it visually getting upgrades that I just didn't notice? Oh, it didn't have these originally. Well, I wouldn't have noticed that last one yet. Interesting how you can choose to make it look like it's less if you want to. Oh yeah, it's got this golden ribbon now. Not sure how much I like that extra bit. But it's not bad. Interesting, that's reflecting off even this. I guess what I want to do now is I want to see if it still pierces targets. I'll probably end the recording pretty soon. Crap, but I should have also gone to check out this. It's 11:30 now, so the likelihood that I can purchase another one, another red frame, is reasonable. Except I don't have the energy for it, which is not good. It is giving the wrong message for the bow. It's making it sound like you can still... like it's still yet to be acquired. One more for you. I think 2 more for you, 3 more for you. Two more for you. 2 more for you. 2 more for you. 3 more for you. 1 more for you. And 2 more for you. I guess before I end it, I should try to get enough energy for that. 'Cause I've got more work tomorrow. Ugh. So I'll only have so much time to do anything like this. Because I'm trying to really pressure and push with Destiny. I'll probably need to handle this now instead of leaving it for a different time. Yay, I joined part way through.
Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian.
Hang on, Jinju. We're in for some chop.
Uh-oh. It looks like it's not going through them anymore. But it's kind of hard for me to tell. If that's the case, I'm gonna switch back to the armor-piercing rounds.
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
And then I'd have to say, yeah, Bungie, you should have just given it the ability to have Seraph rounds. He appears to be a little bit beneath us, it seems.
You're close to the submine vault now. They cannot stop you, Guardian. Cut your way in.
If I landed 4 precision hits with the powerful bolt, would it give me a 5th one? I really doubt it, but would it? Trying to kill me again, Bungie. What was up with that, like, ridiculous jerk suddenly? Just violently trying to just smack me with the very platform I'm standing on. It looks like it is actually working just fine. I mean, if my hitting him as also having bullets fly around from... Oh, no. I kind of don't like the way the bit on the side looks when it goes up like that. Though it's interesting because it looks like it changed the shape a little bit. Perhaps I can accept it up to a point. The thing on the side went on top of it. Makes the thing look even more like a sniper now, but not quite in the way. I kind of like how that bit looked normally. Well, that hurt a little too much. 15 energy. That's not nice to have to acquire. It looks like it gets halted by certain targets, and that troubles me. Ow. But in certain targets it will overpenetrate. I guess I'll be giving it armor-piercing rounds again then.
times, but Red, it is so damn good to have you back.
Yes, it is also good to be alive again. I am enjoying the company of friends. While my core processes were suspended, I was able to perceive basic vocal patterns. Your voice was calming.
I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry I couldn't... I should never have let that happen in the first place.
Your guilt is unnecessary, but touching. Thank you for not giving up on me.
Whee! Do I have enough? No, I do not. Well, that is annoying. How long is it going to take to do another one? I mean, I have a bit of time. Though apparently I can't access my menu while I'm dead. which is a new inconvenience that is certainly not welcome. Oh. This is an interesting looking ghost shell. I wonder if those drills ever activate, or if he just has them looking like he's menacing. The promise of something violent yet never fulfilling upon it.
Guardian, we move to secure another fragment of Charlemagne. Make haste.
Guardian, I need those cleared so I can tap into the network. Coming in hot.
Death tongue spotted. Target that acolyte, Guardian.
The Hive are sending an ogre.
Well, they better send him faster. I'm about to kill their little man. Looks like they failed, but what am I being blasted by? Oh! The ogre almost didn't fail. Impressive. Hello there.
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
Dang it, one of them. Oh, apparently not. Looks like this one only shows when you get rather close, then. Why is he invincible? Back off, peasant. Oh. Well, that isn't right. Fine then.
Towers are ours again. Grabbing you a laser core for the gunk.
Yeah, I like the way it looks like this. Well, I suppose it's not that bad with this either. I think I'll leave it with this on. I see this gunk has not removed itself for some reason. I liked the symmetry that it had before. When it like went up like that. But now it maintains an imbalance. It was going so well
Open
too.
sesame.
Oh, you've come to aid me. Thank you.
The perimeter towers ahead are back online and reading you as hostile. Mind your steps.
Ow.
Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian.
Eyes up, Guardian. Literally.
Next time I play will probably be a almost normal loot grab, but then some of this as well. Like what I'm doing right now, so I can get the red frame. Does that sound delayed? Well, it might not sound delayed to you, but yeah, that sounds more snappy now.
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
Time to die! A barrier champion's greatest weakness. Stasis. Hopefully Bungie does not decide that they don't like that. Hopefully Strand ends up being a weakness of one of the other champions. That would be an interesting thing to have.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Spot on. Though I might have taken it too literally.
Time to die! Oh, you survived.
Of Charlemagne Guardian and slip away safely.
Wait! Dang it. They didn't realize I was going to be able to throw 3 supers. If they still give you that free loot, like the free ammo refresher, as well as another one when you activate this, I hope that people on the master one have an understanding of just how useful such a thing can be.
Chris never missed an opportunity to admonish me.
Even when you succeeded.
Especially when I succeeded.
My mother Osana was the same, but only in private. In public, she wore a mask painted with the most delicate smile.
I think that would probably be worse to have to suffer in certain regards. Because everyone around you would look at them and be like, oh, what a great person. And you know the truth. They're not. Every bit of their act would seem all the more wrong, all the more torturous to have to know the truth in such a scenario. It's just that last bit of finishing on it. I prefer it more like this. Wait, don't take me in again. I have enough. In which case, then I suppose this will probably be the end for, well, today, tonight? What do we even call this? It is daytime, but I'm about to go to sleep. How did you let such a silly little gimmick slip through, Bungie? Even in a peaceful zone I can shoot. Now one of these, and then I'll be able to craft something else that's also very interesting. Probably not. Something like this. Or this, it seems. I mean, after crafting this and getting an incandescent one, I'd probably want to get rid of the beloved sniper that I crafted. Because I don't really have any interest in that sniper at all. Other than the fact that I could have incandescent. Now this one, its design is actually interesting to me. I'm actually kind of curious whether or not... Well, they'll probably let us have the seraph rounds on these. That was kind of ironic, because I get the feeling this won't, nor will this. But if they do, that would suddenly make them way more interesting than I was thinking they would be. It's just ironic, because these are like the seraphic weapons, apparently, and then these are Ikelos. But they're the ones who have seraph rounds. All 4 of them. I guess I'll go with this one then. Well, actually, shoot. From the actual seasonal activity, I can get these. But right now, my only way of acquiring the red frames of these is this. Almost. I should prioritize these. the Manticore. What the heck is that? Huh? Or is it just... It's in the wrong spot, Bungie? It was like, I thought it was that, but I was like, wait, but it's not a kinetic weapon, so it must be something else. An interesting looking not catalyst, ornament. This one also, it even has a visual effect. Seeing as how it's the Monarch, it's somewhat more gold and royal look to it. I like it. The visual effect looks more blue though than it does purple, which kind of, I don't like that. What a cool looking ornament. Art is something I have very much come to find intriguing in your human world, or this human world, I guess would be a better way to describe it. Ooh. So just this, whatever the heck that weapon is, and then this, which I don't know, and then this if I dare. Oh no, there are ones specific to the heist battlegrounds. I did not know that. And I have the crafted one of this. Very nice. It is an arc weapon, which means I can get away with sticking something like this on it. Though I don't like the bright blue. I'm not really fond of the bright blue, but it's the part that has the visual effect on it. Like the lightning-y visual effect on it. So, yeah. For lack of a better thing to stick on it for now, I'll just put this on it. I mean, there are other arc, or there are other shaders that I would accept putting on arc weapons. Probably not that one, but it looks interesting. This one sometimes is fine, but I don't like this cloth-like texture a bit. Is going to make these weapons kind of difficult to fit. Like this one I would have been fine for an arc weapon originally, but then these bits are getting turned to like who knows what is happening to them. It's making the choice a lot more complicated than it needs to be. In the end, something like its original color and would even be almost more preferable than certain of the choices I can find. Well, it looks nice like that, but if it was like, I don't know what kind of an element it would have to be for me to accept that. A kinetic. Almost, but not quite. This one I would almost be fine with, because it's at least a darker tone to it. It's not so bloody in my face. I'm not so fond of the really, really bright coloration. How about this one? But that gray and the bright yellow, which I'm not really intrigued about. Oh, this one's not so bad, but the usage of red isn't exactly flow with it being an arc weapon. This is also not as bad as it could be. Oh, this surprisingly neutralizes this up to a point, these bits. Not bad for a void weapon, I should keep that in mind. Might have one of my machine guns that I end up crafting eventually, use that. And this one almost is fine. I very well might have one that looks like that eventually. Very much not arc themed, but oh well. At least it looks decent. Ooh, this one's kind of nice. Though the brighter coloration is still apparent. This one's not so bad. Anything else? No, too much emphasis on the red. Though it looks like this would work nicely on a solar weapon for this. Once they've got stasis gear, I'm probably going to be sticking this on a lot of things, is my assumption. This one has a kind of whimsical feel to it. I'd say probably no, but maybe? I don't really like the way it flows, so probably not. This one, surprisingly, turns out kind of nice. Well, at least not so bad, I would say. This one might almost be okay, but I'm not sure yet. It's similar to its original look, but not the same. I might use it just as an alteration to the original look, but I might do that for a lot of these weapons because it just goes very nicely with the look. And because it's similar to the original, but like a different version, I think I could get away with it and not mind too much. But for now, I'll just leave you with that. Right here, this weapon's probably going to get a lot more use for me than I was initially anticipating, seeing as how it's got things like Vorpal Weapon on it. For a primary that's able to do similar things to the Quicksilver Storm. In fact, as weapons, I would say they're very, very similarly designed in some ways. In terms of how their effect works and all that. Goes from doing what it does regularly and switches to something else. Same with this weapon and Mythoclast. Except this one's kind of not quite the same. It's like it just gives you a different grenade suddenly. But in a sense, it's sort of, but not quite. Because the other ones are, the weapon itself is doing something. This one's kind of weird, because it makes it seem like the weapon did something, but then, what the heck, now I just have a grenade suddenly. This one also does that. Might be the only heavy that I can think of that does this. Where it transforms for you. And all that. Oh, this one's very close to the level I want it to be, so I can give it both the enhanced versions of its traits. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that, even though it's not going to change very much on it. But yeah, I feel like I made progress tonight, or this morning. And with all that being done, I'm gonna call it here. So as usual, every time, it's been me, Fuzz. And you'll see me next time. Well, hopefully anyway. I've got plenty more videos in the future planned. So you'll be seeing me. If not soon, then later. I will succeed with my goal. I intend to make sure of it, though it's kind of difficult considering it kind of relies on those of you watching up to a point. So, yeah. But you'll see. You'll see one day. Well, I think you'll see. I mean, if you're one of the few people on the planet who eventually doesn't see, or one doesn't eventually see, well, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? At that point, I would assume you'd at least hear about me. Or you just don't go on the internet. And also don't know anyone who goes on the internet. At that point, where do you live? You must be like in a tribe. Off on some faraway island. You wouldn't even hear me saying all this. But yeah. Bye-bye. And stay safe out there. I mean, after all, this world is pretty big. There's a lot of people out there. Nice people, mean people. Yeah. I feel like I kind of want to say more, but I don't really know what else to say. Bye-bye!